Hey guys, Raptor Farms here. Today we're gonna be talking about why you should get a second monitor, if there are any drawbacks, and what kind of benefits are you gonna get from it. I'm also gonna show you my setup, and you're gonna see how fast you can move your mouse to the other screen, even if you're in the middle of a game. Firstly, I'm gonna talk about the performance hit. There's literally no performance hit if you're playing on a modern GPU. Now I have a GTX 970 with an Intel 4790K. And keep in mind, I'm playing only on the one monitor. On the second one, I'm just browsing my files or watching a YouTube video, which can help you, let's say, to, for example, learn smokes in CSGO. You don't have to switch over and over, you can do it much more quickly that way. Keep in mind, my primary monitor is 1080p, the second one is a bit lower, 1280 by 1024. Now, this is not a high resolution, but it gets the job done. It's definitely enough for a secondary monitor. It's just, a tool to make your setup more productive and convenient for you. Now I'm gonna pause the kill streak here. Don't worry, you will see the rest of it. But now we'll go over to my actual setup. And you can see here I have the game on the one monitor, and on the second one I have the Shadowplay folder. And this is extremely convenient, because let's face it, oftentimes you will hit that record button and then the footage turns out to be garbage, and to judge it you simply need to watch it. So let's say you have only one monitor. Now you have to alt-tab the fucking game. Keep in mind, many games don't like to be alt-tabbed that well. You would have to find the folder, and by the time you find this clip, you will have to sacrifice your gameplay experience. You're simply gonna be AFK. Now look, I'm just taking a shot just to capture, something, right? And I will hit my keybind for Shadowplay. Now look, the video is already there. I can just click it, watch it, and decide whether I want to keep it or delete it. I mostly do this between the rounds when everybody's waiting for a new game, so I can keep my Shadowplay folder, to a limited size. This way, I can only have the footage in my folder that means something, right? Now, the second monitor you see here, I bought it from a second-hand store for like 2.5 euros. Literally, I shit you not, it was 2.5 euros. Look at the colors. And not only this, you can also use it in extended video editing when you need like multiple windows to be open. It just makes life so much easier. And really, for the price, you may not get it that cheap, but maybe you'll spend like 10 or 20 euros. It's a no-brainer. Plus one more point for not having to use the shitty overlay programs. Let's say I used Overwolf for a while. It's a TeamSpeak plugin, so I know like who the fuck is speaking to me. But in the end, this stuff shows up in your recording, and when you get a really good moment, you want to share that. And you don't want to share it with any fucking overlay. Because right at this moment, you only want to show like the beauty of the game. That's what I think. Now at this point, I'm done convincing you. You can find a pretty good monitor for a dirt cheap price, and it's gonna increase your productivity tremendously. Now at this point you can think like, hey Rapture Farms, it's too nerdy to have two monitors, there's no way I'm gonna buy a second one. I have one and it's definitely enough for me. Now of course, yeah, I'm talking from a perspective of a person that spends a lot of time in front of a PC, so of course my opinion is gonna be based on that. If you're only playing casually and you don't need that extra space, that's fine too. This is just what I found out after buying the second one. This is just my opinion, so of course you can have a different one. Now the kill streak is coming to an end, and so is the video, but before I go, I would like to know your thoughts. Tell me down in the comments, is it like an extremely nerdy level, or is it a nice little upgrade? That's what I think. Also, before you go, if you made it this far, you may enjoy my other videos as well. I will list them right here, pick one for yourself, and enjoy watching.